Hello there. If you're new here, I am Pel Ifwa Ichampong and you're welcome to Purple Read, the channel where we speak about everything literacy. So, if you saw the thumbnail, you know that I visited the world's largest floating bookstore, which is the Logos Hope twice. Yes, two times. I'll get into the story of why I had to be there twice. But first, a very brief history of what the Logos Hope is. So, the Logos Hope is a Christian vessel that is carrying books on board for both adults and children. It has a really good variety of genre from Christian leadership, sports, and then books for children as well. The overall aim of the Logos Hope is to share knowledge, help, and offer hope to the world. So now let's get into why I visited this vessel twice. On the very first day I visited the vessel, it was on a Sunday. I thought it was just a few days after I had dogs, so I initially anticipated there will be less people. And so on a really cool Sunday afternoon, I was going with my friend to see if we could check out the books on board. We got there, and to our surprise, there was like, not to exaggerate, but there was like a multitude of people. There were like cars all over the place. There was a long winding queue. And then someone from the vessel comes to announce to us that the ship currently just takes 100 people due to COVID protocols. And the people, so there was this, so the people that we can see seated have not even, some of them have not even got their tickets. And for persons who have got their tickets, they're not even sure that they can go on board because they don't want to rush the 100 people, so it's not like timed. But then I went again on a weekend. No, not on a weekend, let me rephrase that. I went again on a working day. So luckily my colleagues and I were doing something around the area that time, so I decided maybe this is the opportunity. So on a working day I went, and this time the numbers were quite reduced compared to the numbers that we saw when we went there on the weekend. So we got on board, and it was really exciting for a book lover. Anything that comes close to like a bookstore, anything filled with books, you're already on a high. So a bookstore that's like a vessel and on the sea, that's like a different kind of high for any book lover. So we are on board, and there's really a variety of genre. But truthfully, I think if you're looking for things on or subject matter on African literature or African authors, it's quite limited. Most is quite limited. You have a few books from Nelson Mandela and the likes. However, if you are Christian, you can really go knock yourself out because it's a Christian vessel. It has really a wide range of Christian literature. For children as well, they can really have a ball because it's really fancy. There are just really fancy paintings on the wall. It's very colorful, it's vibrant. I mean, every kid cartoon that you can imagine, from Spider-Man, all the fancy things that children like. There's a really good range of really good learning material for children. So if you have a child, sibling, or niece you want to surprise, this is a really good educational material for children. If you're into leadership books as well, you find a really good range of leadership books, some books on sports. I got a book on Usain Bolt, and even some books for the schools I work with at Purple Read. Another thing I think you should look out for with regards to children is that, so right from the entrance, because it's a port area, there's a lot of heavy duty machines, or I'm not sure if I'm putting it in the right context. I feel like the it could have been managed properly in the sense that there could have been a little bit more security, because they knew that people would be coming on board for such a program. But it's pretty much left unsupervised, so there's just like a tiny signpost directing you to where the ship is docked, but really there's virtually little to no human beings around the area that has a lot of machines. And children can be funny. Children can be very funny. So if you're going with children, keep an eagle eye on them, hold your hands firmly, and just really keep a very good eye on them, because of the nature of the whole ship environment, just to be safe. Also, there's food on board the ship. However, you can't eat on board. There's hot dogs, all the good soul food stuff. But you can't have them on board because, again, due to COVID protocols, so nobody's eating on board. So you can get that on your way out of the vessel. What else can I tell you about the Logos Hope? So you can also find out from them if you'd like to join the Logos Hope. They would also give you some insight if you'd like to be a part of it, because it has its Christian mission and volunteerism. If you want more details on that, they'll be really glad to share more insight about that with you. So, well, that's all for today. It was a really exhilarating experience. It was fun. It was for a book lover. Ooh, that was a kind of high that I cannot even explain. But I had so much fun with my friends. I was really glad I could get books for myself personally, and for the children that we give books annually to at Purple. So that was really fun for me and for my friends. If you have any other literacy content, literacy stuff, anything about books you'd want me to put some sort of highlight on, feel free to reach out to me or leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and until then, see you soon. It's all love from this place.